VI Blind Resources logo, a white silhouette of a person with a cane and guide dog next to them, and going down the black canvas are white words that read VI Blind Resources, and under the word blind are a pair of eyes. Natural makeup tutorial / going back to school when you're blind Q&A. It's written along the bottom of a picture of me and Sylvia putting makeup on. Yo, 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 what's up people? Chelsea here. I am currently editing this video you are watching right now because the part where me and my friend Sylvia introduce ourselves got deleted. So, the type of video we're doing today is a makeup video. I have my makeup in a black little makeup bag while Sylvia has hers out in front of her. You can't really see that, but you can sort of see my makeup bag in the corner, so I figured I'd explain that real quick. We are sitting outside in my backyard at a little table. I'm wearing a black t-shirt with a cat with a unicorn horn on it. My hair is half up in a bun, and I'm not wearing my glasses. Sylvia is wearing a t-shirt that says coffee and mascara, and her hair is up in a bun. And now on with the video. There you go. Alrighty, so we're now at a different angle, so you guys can, well, not different angle, just moved our chairs over, so now there's a pool in between us in the background.
And I'm on her left side now.
Yeah, so now you can see our faces better, so we can do the makeup.
Alright.
So now I'll start with my foundation.
And I start with my eyeshadow. She does things backwards.
Yes.
Since I don't have an eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use
I
concealer, which is a good tip if you don't have eyeshadow primer. Use concealer as your eyeshadow base. And I use the Naked Skin in light neutral, which is...
I always like tap my foundation so it breaks up or whatever. Like, you know, pack it like you would a can of chew, which I don't chew, just...
Nice comparison. Let me see your brush, Chelsea, or the lid, so I can tell them what brand you will use.
Sure, just be careful, you might... Okay.
And this is, if I can read it, Ulta Beauty Mineral Powder Foundation, and she uses the shade Fair 03.
Yep. So what I do is I do little circles all over my face. I start with my forehead and then go down my face.
Alright, I'm
do some on my nose.
Hold the brush farther back, Chelsea, so it can blend better.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like that? Oh.
Like that, and blend it in.
Okay. I always
yeah.
hold my brush weird because I have better control. And then I kind of go like under my chin and cut out my neck a little.
Alright, I'm done blending that in. So I'm gonna take my powder, setting powder, which is an e.l.f. setting powder. Where is it? The lid fell off my foundation.
Where is my lid?
Right here. I have it.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
So sorry.
It's okay.
I have
And also, tip, if you have a nose ring, it doesn't really matter if you get makeup on it, because I do it all the time.
taking a setting powder, just a powder that's the same shade as my skin, and putting that on my eyelids to set the concealer in place because I have oily eyelids.
Okay.
Taking a flat shader brush, and I'm taking a champagne colored eyeshadow, putting that in the inner third of my eye.
Okay, and I'm cleaning off my blush brush real quick, so that way I'll be able to use it, and I'm putting things away as I go. That's easier for me.
And I use a flat shader brush. This is a flat shader brush. And that's my lip liner. take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in.
Oh, there it is. It was in the top compartment instead of the bottom. So my blush is, I don't know what brand this is, but when you open it, it's a little flower.
Oh, let me see. I can tell you what brand it is.
Okay.
Floral brush, and it's by Cosmetics, like BH Cosmetics.
Okay. And then when I get the makeup, I swirl my brush around in the whatever makeup
Pan.
I'm using in the pan, just to get it on there. And then what I do, since this makeup is like darker, the blush is kind of darker in the middle, I go on the sides and it's lighter, and I'm kind of pale. And then my blush on. And when you do your blush, don't go super close to your nose. Go a little bit more, like half under your eye, I guess. I don't know how to explain what.
Get under your iris.
More, yes, like more under your iris. Sorry guys, I'm not good at it. It's like it's sort of in the middle of your cheek.
And a tip too, if you're more expert, hold your brush from the outskirts more than from the inskirts, because if you hold it more inward, it puts more color on your face, and if you hold it outwards, it's lighter application.
Then I kind of rub it in with my hands so it blends more.
So I'm just adding a darker shade in my crease, just so that it adds a little bit of dimension to my eye.
And so, okay, so I gotta ask you some questions about school.
Sure.
And Sylvia is also visually impaired like myself, and she is currently in college at our community college. So what is your experience with college so far?
I like it. It's a very diverse college, so you learn a lot from other people, and they have a lot of career degree opportunities.
Yeah.
I like it. And DSPS, which is the Disabled Student Services Program, has a lot of help and support for the students there.
Okay. So now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, and I could use my primer, or not primer, I mean, what do you call that? Hold on. I'm sorry, because I'm very new to makeup. I can add that later. Okay, so anyway, I'm using the peach palette. It smells super good. And I use a brush that's like flat on both sides to do my makeup. That's more like a Q-tip, because it works better for me.
I'm using a fluffy brush to put a darker shade in my outer corner to add a little bit of dimension. And I'm going to take the brush that I use in my crease and blend everything out so there's no harsh lines.
And then when I do my eyeshadow, I kind of try to go from inside of my nose to the outside of my eye. I don't know, I kind of do it differently each time, so. Okay, so what are some tips on how to get help, like how to get help with college,
Like, what do you mean?
Like, sorry, I didn't explain that correctly. Like, how to get disability services. Like,
the first tip is I would do your research. Don't sign up for a college that doesn't. If you're in high school, in your program, your high school has student services for people who have disabilities. Go through them. They should be able to take you to an orientation and help you at your college. They'll introduce you to their system. If not, feel free to go to the college website and see what opportunities they have and set up an appointment with one of their counselors as soon as you can before you start your courses.
Now I'm gonna use this, make this, this is like a eyeshadow brush, but it's like a little bit fluffier, and I'm gonna use it to blend my eyeshadow. And I just kind of like sweep it like how you would like a paintbrush kind of. Don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do.
So here's a tip in case you want to do eyeliner. Use your camera film and zoom it in, like especially Snapchat. That's how I do my eyeliner. I use my phone and I use the Stila liquid eyeliner. You know, it's been ages since I filmed a makeup tutorial.
Yeah. Sophia used to do YouTube, but she deleted all her videos because she didn't like them. Okay. So let's switch this. Now I'm going to use this really thin eyeshadow brush to do eyeliner with, because I'm going to use I have a different eyeshadow palette that has some like browns in it, and I'm going to use a dark brown eyeshadow.
Close it when you see the name.
Okay.
That's the Ulta Beauty and the shade. It doesn't say the shade. Huh, weird.
Okay.
It's just by Ulta.
And I haven't been doing the eyeliner part very long, so I may. Oh, I forgot to make sure I don't have anything on my face. Okay. And then a tip is also, if you think you got eyeshadow like fallout, is that what it's called? So like if you think, because eyeshadow, since it's a powder, you can get some on your face, and I just kind of swipe my hands kind of under my eyes and beside it to make sure I don't have it on my face. Okay, now when you do your eyeliner, I'm gonna start with my right eye since that's my fake eye, and I don't want to like hurt myself. So shut your eye and hold your eyelashes so you can like tell it. You start near your eye. I'm gonna go from the outside in. And you just move your finger as you go.
I got eyeliner on my finger.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna take my priming spray since I don't actually have a primer at the moment. Since I ran out.
Ooh, I just realized I used the wrong color, so instead of brown, I think I used black.
Which one did you use?
Blue.
Which one did you use?
That one.
I think it's black.
Well, I might use black, and it probably makes me look weird, so.
I'll step out for the video for a second.
Okay. So on the left eye, I'm gonna start from the inside, just because I don't know. It's different. And then now I'm gonna take that same brush that I used before and blend it all. So started on my right eye, into my left eye. Okay. Make sure I don't have any fallout. Voila. And I think it turned out okay. I don't really use mascara that often, so I'm not going to put any on for this video. I'm gonna put my makeup brushes away. And So, this is my first ever makeup tutorial video. So I hope you guys liked it. And we're not done yet because Sylvia's not done with hers. But if you have any questions for me, let me know down in the comments. And I will do my best to answer them. Alright, Sylvia's back, guys.
So I used my Smashbox primer water, and I'm gonna wet my brush a tiny bit because I need all the hydration I can get. So keep asking questions while I finish getting ready.
Alrighty. So, what's your advice for people going into college?
Don't overload yourself with classes. 12 units is a full load. Don't overdo it. If you don't think you can handle, because for every hour that you're in class, it's 3 hours of study time outside of class. It's independent study. You learn. Basically, you're supposed to learn on your own, and whatever that you get from the lectures, that's on top of what you learn.
So, do you have to advocate a lot for yourself in college?
Yes. At least for what college that we go to, they give you a handout that lists that you're a disabled student services client, because that's what they call you. They don't say like, oh, you're a patient, nothing like that. You're a client with them. You're supposed to let your professors know, like, hey, I have X disability and I need accommodations such as this, this, and this. Like, for example, some of the accommodations I get: front row seating, note takers. Like, if the teacher will ask if somebody's willing to share their notes with me, and if they say yes, then I pay for my own copies out of the students' notes, or I'm allowed to take my iPad to school and take pictures of their notes and use that in conjunction with what I took.
Yeah.
But you do have to advocate for yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. If you don't like something, you have to speak up.
I just realized I forgot I was not done with my makeup, so I have this lip scrub. I think it's
New Zealand.
I don't know. Might be. I don't think it's Jeffree Star. I know that. But. So you just dip your finger in it and then scrub it on your lips.
Beauty Tech. Alright, so I use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in medium neutral beige. It's my favorite foundation ever, and it has a nice glass bottle. Alright, and I use one layer of that, and it's a liquid. Where did my concealer go? I'm going to use my Naked Concealer again.
What is your major?
Business administration with an emphasis on accounting.
Okay. What sort of business do you want to do?
Well, for me to open my own business, I need a certain amount of hours to be able to get my degree first. So that's going to have to stay on hold until I can get my degree. But I was thinking of either opening up a restaurant. Not that I can cook, but hire somebody that can cook. Or open up some type of spa and resort, because our area has nothing.
Yeah. So what I did was I scrubbed the lip scrub in as much as I can, and then I got the excess off with a makeup wipe.
Can I try it?
Yes.
Because my lips are super chapped.
Yeah, you can try it. And then I put lipstick over top of it. So let me find my lipstick. Not my lipstick.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's in here. Oh. This is it? No. Oh no, this is like eyeliner or something. That's not it.
eyebrow tint.
Oh, okay.
Girls.
Be nice. Ginger and Lucy tend to be brats when I'm making videos.
They have a typical mother-daughter relationship sometimes.
Yes. Oh, I found it. Wait. I think this is it. Nope, this is not it. Okay. I lost my lipstick. I have everything kind of organized, but... Oh, wait. I just forget where I put things.
Alright, I'm gonna use my setting powder again to set my foundation in.
Oh, I found it!
Where was it?
It was just in the... It was in the top compartment of this in the little zipper pouch.
Mm-hmm.
But, I just couldn't find it. I think I need to put some rubber bands on this. Which tip, if you're having trouble organizing your makeup and you're blind and visually impaired, you can use rubber bands, different rubber bands on things. Like the little tiny ones that's for your braids.
So my foundation and powder are done. Now I'm going to take a little bit of blush. And this is Luminoso by Milani.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
And for college, guys, being at school is not mandatory. You just will automatically get a failing grade if you don't show up, even if you do the work.
And you can have if say for instance you have anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, anything or chronic illnesses that mean that you miss a lot of school, you can get accommodations that state that
In your educational plan.
IEP. Is it still called that in college?
No, I think it's just called an ed plan.
Okay, so in high school it's called an IEP, which stands for Individual Education Plan. So, and that goes with you to college. So, if you had one in high school, you can have one in college.
And they'll use the same accommodations you had in high school, but only difference is now you'll be using them in college.
Yeah.
And I'm using highlighter, and this is by Wet n Wild.
Like, you can always, like, you just gotta figure out what works for you. Like, for me, taking online classes is better for me. And, you know, so.
I'm gonna use this by Beauty lipstick. I don't know the shade number. It's a mini size.
And online classes still have accommodations for disabilities because the creative writing program that I'm working on getting into, I just need to sign up for next month. Then you have to have like a letter or like a letter, note, something stating from your doctor that says you have a disability, and then you tell them what accommodations you need. The creative writing program is through Full Sail University. I can link the website down below. They have a bunch of other kind of art-like classes. They have photography, they have digital art, music stuff, things like that. And I'll link it down below for you guys. And they also have on-campus classes, but their campus is in like Florida, I think. So, yeah. And
Didn't buy it. Okay.
what?
I said no, I didn't buy the mascara. I forgot to. Oh, I do have one. Okay, yay!
Okay.
Go ahead. Ask me another question if you want.
I'm trying to think of one. I need to plan my videos out.
We're winging it, guys.
Yeah.
Literally.
I literally kind of just wing my videos because it kind of works better for me. I've tried planning out my videos, but I mean, I can, but like I don't know, it just works better sometimes. If I was doing it like a legit like interview, like this is just a Q&A, so it doesn't really count as an interview, I guess. I don't know. I would have probably been more prepared, but we kind of just decided that we were going to do a makeup video, and then just decided, oh hey, we'll do a Q&A along with it, so it kind of just happened.
It wasn't planned at all.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing your mascara?
Yeah, I curled my eyelashes, and now I'm just doing one simple coat of mascara. And
Okay.
this is a Maybelline brand mascara.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, what's your favorite class you have?
I like my accounting class. I've always been good with numbers, so I love it because it's like, it makes sense. I just like it. I don't know how to explain it other than it makes sense.
Yeah, she's a math nerd.
Okay, I'm finished with my makeup, guys.
Alrighty.
So, yeah. It's a natural look.
Yep. Mine is too. So, let us know down below if you have any more questions. Oh, also, what do you do large print still?
You can,
But do you?
no, I don't personally. No, not anymore. I use my tablet to take pictures, and everything's more electronic now. Not a lot of teachers require you to read printouts or hand imprinted material. Well, they do, like for an English class, but all your work is basically done on the computer from now, pretty much.
That's good.
There's still a couple of teachers that don't want to switch to the computerized system, which I like because I feel like I learn better writing things out than just doing it on a robot, basically.
So do you think that you are a better, what's your learning style? Are you auditory, visual, or hands-on?
I'm more auditory and hands-on.
Me too, most definitely. Really? Okay.
Yeah, because if somebody tells me, like, for example, I don't know, if I didn't know how to cook rice, for example, if they told me, you do it this way, this way, this way, it won't stick. But, like, if I'm sitting there actually doing it, they're telling me, do it this first step, and then I do it, it sticks with you.
Yeah, like, I'm really good at hands-on things or auditory, so, like, if I watch, like, say a video or listen to a book or whatever about whatever we're learning, it sticks with me. And I have really good comprehension skills, so I'm pretty good at, like, understanding things very well. Alright, so that is it for this video. You know, if you want to see more videos with Sylvia in it, and like, share, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time. Good night.
Bye.